Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening or afternoon, depending on the time. Hope you guys had a great day. I titled the live, That's So Random, meaning I don't really have a set topic. I don't have a particular topic, just random few things I want to discuss. Hey Joshua, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. You're in first place. Yay. Thank you for coming in. Hope you had a wonderful day. Um, so first and foremost, there's 7 days till Christmas. 7 days. I didn't realize that until I was reminded of that. 7 days until Christmas. And you know what that means. Gonna be a new year. A new year. We will be in 2026. That does not sound right coming out of my mouth. 2026. I just pray and hope that we all make it to the new year. So anyway, I did a live maybe a month ago or maybe 2 months ago concerning um, things that have been going on with me and my, not so much my personal life, but my health and everything, my goals and everything. And the same stuff is kind of going on. I'm still having to see specialists. I'm still having to have blood drawn, and they want to make sure that um, that whatever is going on is monitored and taken care of. And at first, I was a little apprehensive. I was a little, I'm human. We're human. We're gonna get that feeling of, oh gosh, what's going on with my body. So yeah, taking care of that, trying to um, put my focus back on, you know, um, being on this journey, this health journey. True, some people have an issue. Yes. So yeah, I'm trying to continue on this health journey. Um, there's so many things that I have like let go of, taken out of my diet, just things that I've just in general just been working on. Just been trying to take care of. Because like I said, we're gonna go into a new year, and I don't want to have the same old going on in the new year. But like I said, I am on this health journey. I am on a journey in general, just to try to, just to sum it up, I'm on a journey, as we all are in life. Some of us are on a health journey, some of us are on just, our healing journeys. Just want to be better than I am right now, better than, I want to be, I just want to better myself. And so many of us are looking to better ourselves. Like I said, whether it be health, whether it be relationships, spiritual, it just, you know, it's so many things going on, you know. Um, with that being said, like I said on the live that I originally did, to piggyback on what I originally said, I'm trying to do better, eat better, get my health in check, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all those things. It's not just one area of my life that I want to improve, that I want to work on. Yeah, eat right. Yes, get rest. Like I said, um, I want to just want to do better. And I'm not necessarily on a diet. I am on a eating better journey. Um, what's your favorite Ensure beverages? Joshua, I don't drink Ensure. I've tasted Ensure, and if I were to pick one flavor, it would be chocolate, only because I like chocolate. Um, and maybe I should start drinking that. My mom used to drink Ensure. I tasted it, but I never just used it as something I drink all the time, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to, like I said, I cut out soda completely. To each his own, but for me, it's been helping me. You know, I've taken away that aspect of my life. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, the no soda diet or no soda kick, whatever. It was kind of hard, but days, weeks, yeah, went by. It's almost gonna be 4 months. If I'm counting, if my calculation is right, it's gonna be 4 months, maybe five. Like I said, if my calculation is correct, forgive me if I may be off. But yeah, my favorite cake, German chocolate or just chocolate. I also like red velvet. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to do better. Along with that, I'm trying to cut out all the toxic, the everything that's going on. I mean, that means if something is no longer beneficial to me, I got to cut it off. As do we all. We have to cut it off if it's not serving us a purpose. If it's causing us stress, which we don't need any stress, you can do healthier cake with lower sugar or zero sugar with added sugar. That's true. But I'm maybe a couple years back, I want to say 2022, I just stopped. I mean, I don't eat as much cake as I used to, you know. Um, oh, and I do like cheesecake, but like I said, that cheesecake is kind of too rich. But I don't really eat cake that often. I'll eat, cookies here and there, but cake, I'm not really. And pie, even even when this past Thanksgiving, I didn't splurge on a bunch of pies or cakes. I mean, I tasted here and there, but it wasn't like I was um, taking a to-go plate with all that cake and pie. No. Um, like I said, I'm just trying to do better. I don't want to carry what's, you know, going on here now into the new year. As we all say that, I mean, I usually make a vision board to write down and jot down everything I want to accomplish. Do I always accomplish it? No. Do I always stick to it? No. So that's why I said I don't really make New Year's resolutions. I just have a plan on doing better, if that makes sense. I know your favorite healthy cookies is chocolate chip. Yeah, I like chocolate chip. Like I said, I don't have them that often. I do like Oreos as well, double or regular chocolate chips. Just regular. I can just regular. I love foodies recipes so much, and it's for mediate. Are you meant? Are you meant in moderation? Or are you saying mediate? It's for media. I'm not sure what you spelled it out and then you corrected yourself. But so yeah, I'm just that's why this is such a random live. I don't really have a topic or a set topic to talk about. I just wanted to share a few things. Meditation. Thank you. I just wanted to go over a few things, share a few things. I've been missing missing in action from the YouTube streets as far as going live. I'm usually creating posts on my community tab or doing shorts. I would like to go live more often. I would like to be more active and more consistent. I know our mental health. Okay, I know I probably have said that a couple times. I would like to, contribute more to my lives and but I kind of fell back, on certain things. I kind of just went through my period of a period of where I didn't want to a period, not my period, sorry, a period of where I just didn't want to do social media. I didn't want to be on social media. I didn't want to participate in anything. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. I didn't want to do anything on social media. I just, like I said, I took breaks here and there. I want to give them. I want to give away many times. I'm feeling great. Congratulations. And that's another thing. I did a giveaway many moons ago. Well, I haven't been on YouTube that long, but I did a giveaway. A while back. I would like to get back into doing that. You know, Financially, right now is kind of tough, so I really can't just do those things that I would like to do. Tracy, you're welcome in your mind. Oh, thank you, Joshua. That I'm doing the hand heart. I know you can't see, but I'm doing the hand heart. Um, so yeah, I just want to be. just want to be better. I just, I can't let a whole lot of stuff just get in my brain. I can't stress. I can't be worried about this, that, and the other, as we all should be careful, with stress and worry, and because it's no good for our bodies, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It's no good. It takes away from where you're at in the present. It kind of takes away where you're trying to go in the future. Because if you're boggled down with all this stress and these emotions, and it's just no good. I am living proof it's no good, because I've been in, I'm trying to do better with how I respond to things, with how I take things, not wearing my heart on my sleeve, not letting people, people's words affect my day, like, the saying is, don't let anyone steal your joy. I'm forever saying that to people, but when it comes to myself, I kind of lack at taking my own advice, excuse me. So it's, yeah. So, like I said, 7 days until Christmas and then the New Year. So I'm just hoping to do better, make better decisions, make better choices. As far as my channel is concerned, I would like to see it grow further. I would like to, like I said, do more, go live more, be more consistent. Um, you know, uh, I try, I don't know. With shorts, I put out shorts. I type on the community tab, but I'm trying to get better and do better, because there are still things that I don't understand about YouTube. I'm learning, and I didn't realize I've been on YouTube since 2019. So, well, not like going live and everything, but just I've had my channel since then. A lot of people may, remember, I did my first live and everything. I was nervous. I still get nervous doing lives. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I still get nervous speaking, but I'm getting better. And I'm just, like I said, I'm trying. I'm on this journey. You know, I've made mistakes. I've had my share of, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I've been there, and I'm just trying to better myself. I'm just trying to make better decisions, better choices. Um, you know, um, as far as my health, um, I'm trying. It's been a journey. Dealing with certain issues. We have. I will say this. It had, and I think I mentioned it on my last live about. Hey, Miss Jassy, welcome in. How are you? I'm well. I'm well. How are you? I'm just, you know, um, speaking on things that have been taking place in my life that I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to overcome things, and yeah, it's been a journey, as we all have things going on in our lives. A lot of things um, I don't discuss a lot. I don't, open up a lot, so, and I'm trying to get out of the habit of, like, I know you don't have to reveal everything to everyone, but I don't want to be in that shell anymore. I feel like I'm just not there yet. I'm doing great things. I'm still okay, still at work. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, that's why I titled it It's Random, because I'm just shooting the breeze. I don't have anything to really say. I know I do plan on doing a lot of new things with this channel in 2026. I'm trying to, I know what you mean. Thank you. I'm trying to just, you know, take my channel, and I mean, I did want to just revamp the channel and do something totally different, but why do that? I'm just gonna, just do other things, not so much as just change the whole format, you've been doing. Thank you. Not, I just want to, just I mean, I appreciate everyone who comments, who shares me out, who just, shows up. Hey, Alice, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. How are you? So I just, I'm as we all are, and we all say this, most of us, we're work in progress. And I know I'm a work in progress. I mean, I have the second chance and I'm using it, when the doctor tells you this, that, and the other, you kind of like, you're in awe, you're in shock, but then you have to just pray on it, give it to God, let him handle it. He's working it out. That I do have times where I feel like I'm lost, but I've never let go of my faith. Sometimes I get gets kind of shaky, but not shaky because I don't believe, but shaky because I'm allowing the enemy to come at me like that, I'm allowing the enemy to take hold, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in a situation where I lost all faith, because that's no, that's not where I want to be, you know. Thank you. You feeling much better, Alice? That's good. That's a blessing. So yeah, I just, and every day, is, I think every day we're tested with things where things are, whether somebody says something to you, just we're tested, and I think it's how we react, and I usually don't react on here or anything when I see stuff, because there's a lot of stuff I see, trust me, and I know we all see it, but I don't react to it. I just, you know, I got too many other things going on to just, you know, let that affect me. Glad to hear you. So yeah, you guys, I don't know if you guys are ready for Christmas. It's in 7 days. Don't know anybody who's ready for the new year. 2026. That just sounds so foreign to me. 2026. I thank God we made it. I thank God I'm here. That just sounds so. It came so fast. It's like it was just January 1st, 2025. Now it's gonna be 2026. Wow. God bless you. Your spirit continue to stay positive and keep going. Keep God first. Thank you. I am definitely. It's I have good people around me, that keep me motivated. That I have good people around me. I can't say that, like I said, I've let go of the toxic, of the, you know, people that just are not good for my energy, are not good for my spirit, I haven't had time to be on here. Yeah. And that's the other thing, I want to be able to, have, and when I first started out on here, I had scheduled lives. I was going live this day, that day. But like I said, it just, with time, I just kind of lost the urge, or the, want to go, do, so, like I said, I've taken breaks, from going live. I've, you know, fasted from going live, trying to get my thoughts together, 'cause I see a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm like, huh, especially with the, I'm not gonna even mention that, but I just, I love this app, but it's just, sometimes we need breaks. Sometimes our minds are like, we need breaks. We can't just, keep going. And that's the same with our bodies, with our health. We gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta take that break. We gotta, yeah. Protect your peace at all times. Continue to keep God first in all that you do, and you'll be just fine. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And that's another thing, protecting your peace. I try as much as possible. I don't put myself in situations that have nothing to do with me. I don't do any of that. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to be a better me. I'm trying to, I'm not, like I said, I'm not making any New Year's resolutions. I'm just going to strive to be better, strive to do better. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, because here's a new year approaching. We're like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then we get sidetracked, we get off track. So I'm not going to put that pressure or stress on myself, because that is just added stress and pressure that I don't need. We don't need, You know, it's sort of like you're saying, well, I'm gonna do this, but I just want to do this one more time. I just have to do this one more time. No, it's done. It's done. You know, we can't go back to, hey, whatever 2005, this year right here, whatever is given, we can't let it give that in 2026. We just can't. We have to just, and I'm manifesting better for myself. I'm manifesting better situations, better everything. I'm just manifesting, like I said, I did for a moment there. I did fear. I had that fear in me, you go to the doctor, you're going to have that fear, but we have to just, hey, let that fear go, because God is already in control. He already knew before that was said to me. He already knew that, hey, this is what you're dealing with, this is what you're facing, but I'm here. Just lean on me. Just let me have it. Let me have it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying, like I said, God knows our hearts. He knows when we're weak. He knows when we have those moments, but it's up to us to know we have to lean on God, lean on his word, it's not, I don't know. I just get kind of like, when I'm speaking, like, about my faith, I get, don't get me wrong. I'm not, hey, this person that just knows it all, because I don't. I'm still learning. I'm learning every day. I'm learning new things about myself every day, if that makes sense. I'm learning that, hey, I don't have to be in control of everything. I don't have to take on everything. Stress is a killer. And I don't, I'm not, I want to let that stress go, because stress can affect your mental, your physical, your emotional, your spiritual. It can affect every part of your life, of your body, and I don't want to be there anymore. So I just pray that this new year is better, excuse me, than this year right now. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell, what I wanted to discuss, just doing better, practicing better eating habits. I'm not calling this a diet. I'm just calling it a better, eating better, eating cleaner, doing better, I've already made the changes, some of the changes that I need to make. Um, for one, like I just said, soda, I let that go. I remember where I was working, I was, to keep me alert, because I didn't mess with coffee. I would drink a Coke or Dr. Pepper just for that caffeine. No good. It will be better. I'm claiming it. Amen. Yeah. So I was on that soda kick, I was, not knowing what it was doing to my body, not knowing what organs it was messing with, and then seeing my niece, she is kidney patient, seeing what she, it has nothing to do with what I'm dealing with, but seeing her go through her journey, getting her transplant, now needed another transplant on dialysis. I mean, it's opened my eyes, I did my first kidney walk with her, just, it opened my eyes. I was enlightened. I was like, oh my God, so many people are dealing with kidney failure, kidney issues. And so I am on a journey, on a mission to change how I approach things, how I'm eating, how I'm dealing with things, I can't do caffeine at all because of my migraines. Oh, yeah. And so I just thank God that I have this second chance, and I'm I'm taking it serious. I'm not, I'm not gonna, like I said, will I fall down a few times? Yeah, of course, because we're all gonna fall down, regardless of where we're at in life. We're all gonna have our moments where we just slow down, But I'm not gonna let anything hinder my progress going forward. You know, that's me. Shasta gave up caffeine in August 2008 because of migraines. And see, with soda, the thing is, it. I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was. If I had headaches, I can't remember, but I know it did kind of make me feel body feel funny, and I don't dare drink energy drinks at all. I remember I drank one energy drink. I drank a Monster, and if I tell you I was up, I was lit, as they say, I was lit, and it took a nap to kind of ease that feeling because I was lit. So I don't mess with energy drinks, and the energy drinks are not good for you at all. I mean, honestly, both have been going through similar issues. Yeah, energy drinks are not good for us at all. At all. If you read the labels, if you read all the ingredients, and I'm not knocking anybody who drinks them. I'm not coming for you. I'm just saying for me and for what I'm seeing, energy drinks are the worst. Are the worst. I don't even drink alcoholic beverages. I may have like a wine cooler or something like for special occasion, but I'm not on that kick of, like I said, I'm not knocking anybody that consumes alcoholic beverages. It's just not for me. I'm not a smoker. I don't do any of that. Like I said, I'm trying to be better. I've recently started. I don't go every day as I should. Maybe I'm getting there. I started working out. Light workouts, nothing too strenuous. I'm not lifting weights, or I'm not. Um, I don't have a personal trainer or anything. It's just me and my time of just getting my steps in. Just little baby steps, as I say. Like they say, like my mom used to say. Like I hear older people say, you have to crawl before you walk. You have to pay, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to just hey. I'm not trying to put any more pressure on myself, because putting pressure on myself or stress, that's no good. Especially when you have people say, or oh, she's not gonna do it, she can't do it. Watch me. You know what I mean? Just watch me. You know, I don't need a bunch of people saying, "Oh, you got this, you got this." I mean, I would like to have people, and like I said, I do have people around me that are positive, that are with me. That aren't um, against me. So I'm keeping those people around, because I know, you can feel who has your best interests at heart. Um, and like I said, I just want to be better. That's what I do, Tracy. I make up my own exercise at home, and exactly, and it doesn't have to be anything like big, like we used to be in school or whatever. We used to do the arm rotation. We used to do the what do you call it? The jumping jack. I couldn't even think of it. Jumping jacks, things like that. Hey, Palu. I think I'm saying your name right. Palu, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I hope you're having a good day. But so yeah, guys, that's it in a nutshell. I'm just um, you know, want to do better, eat better. I've completely cut out fast food. Not that I ate a whole lot of fast food, but I did have my fair share. Like if you don't feel like cooking and you're out, you want to stop. But I've given that up now. Not gonna lie, maybe a month ago I did slip up, but it was nothing big, or whatever. But like I said, I'm not gonna be perfect on this journey. I'm still learning. I'm learning every single day. I'm learning, and I just thank God that I have this opportunity to change. To turn it around. Because some people, when they get second chances, and then they need a third chance, a fourth chance. And like I said, I'm not gonna um, say this journey is gonna be easy, because it's not. But will it be worth it? Yes, because I would have done something that made, or it's making my life better. That's preserving things in my life. Um, you know, maybe I can come off of the medication that I'm on. Maybe I can, motivate someone else to um, eat better, do better, and it's just like I said, it's a mindset too. It's a mindset. You have to, um, put. I mean, your mind has to be set on it. You gave it up at the right time, Tracy. There's a flu virus going around, and it's supposed to be highly contagious. I did hear that. With when I which I don't want to watch news as much, but it's very informative to watch it. So I do, and I did hear that. Um, you know, with everything that, I mean, they're, I don't know, it's just, it's like, back when I was a kid, I guess, I didn't worry about that, my mom cooking and whatever. I didn't worry about that. But now you have to be careful what you consume, and that's why I've let go of a lot of processed food. I'm listening, multitasking. I will continue to keep you. Thank you, Miss Alice. Thank you. Um, so, I try to cook as much as I can, or I may just get by with a sandwich, which is not the most healthiest, but I try to read the labels. I try to, cut out what I need to cut out. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't eaten something maybe I wasn't supposed to, but for the most part, I've been trying to incorporate more healthy stuff, fruit, vegetables, and I was eating that stuff before, fruit and vegetables, but like I said, maybe it wasn't the best choices I was making as far as how I ate when I ate. I try not to eat after 8 o'clock. Sometimes that doesn't always work. That doesn't always go as planned. But hey, it is what it is. I'm trying. And so yeah, like I said, you guys are gonna get more lives, more content. As much as I could possibly give you guys. I'm not gonna lie, there may be 2 or 3 days, 4 days that may go by that I won't go live, and I know that's okay. That's okay. But I want to try to be more consistent, more, you know, uh, more in the algorithm, as if I'm saying that right, Um, and I'm not stressing myself out about that either. I'm not putting any pressure on myself about that either. I can do what I can do, and that's all I can do. You know, I should have said flu bug. I'm still learning. Oh, it's okay. I understood what you meant. I understood what you meant. Um, you know, I'm still learning too. It's like, every day feels like a lesson for me. I learn something new every day, something I didn't, and I'm not mad at that, because I like to learn. I like to be informed, and I like to, um, hear what people have to say. Um, I love to learn, and that's another thing. I want to share other things, other, you know, um, things like I haven't written a song or a poem in so long, and that's my niche. If I'm saying that right, my niche. I good at doing that. I haven't done that because I've been stressed out about other things. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I want to get back into that, and just do my thing. Sorry, I heard something. Guys, give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. I heard something. I haven't gone live in a minute. I don't have a niche. I just talk. Yeah. Um. So anyway, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I thank you for taking the time out to join me. Um, as always, be safe. Um, love and blessings. Um, you know, if something is holding you down, or if something is toxic, let it go. If somebody is, not supposed to be in your life, somebody's bringing you down, let them go. Um, if it's a conversation that you're not wanting to hear or listen to, mute it. Just, if you have to, um, just stop talking to, people or being around certain people. Just do it, because you need your sanity, and your is more important than allowing all that junk in your life. So anyway, guys, like I said, I appreciated each and every one of you. Let me see. Um, Give me 1 second. I just want to thank everyone individually. I want to thank Joshua, Miss Jazzy, Miss Alice. I saw one more person, if I'm saying his name or this person's name right. Palu. Thank you, everyone. If you can, catch the replay. Like, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Share me out if you can. And until the next live, love, peace, and blessings. Later.